connecting people, connecting information. And if you look at the way we're using the cloud, one major way in which we're using the cloud is helping customers connect to their data from anywhere. So you can be designing in the office, and as you leave the office and you want to look back at the building or product that you were designing, you can look it up on your tablet. It's just there, right? So you can access your data. You can also provide that access to somebody else, share it with somebody. And that's something the cloud is good at. It's naturally set up to do. Another thing the cloud is really good at is for sort of centralizing computing resources, right? So you can, that's the way the word cloud comes, is that you take all these servers, you put a cloud around it, and now it's accessible to many people rather than just a few people who can afford it. So what we've done with our cloud effort there then is create this set of resources that do online rendering, online simulation. Again, we're using the cloud for what it's good at, which is centralized computing, as opposed to asking every customer, you need to buy 8 servers each to do this kind of computing. So again, we're leveraging the power of the cloud for that. The last thing that we all use the cloud for is searching things. You're all looking for information. You're all trying to find things. Well, we have capabilities in our cloud that help people find content, look for a door, look for a wall, for a particular size, shape. And that's, when you think about making our products cloud-centric, it is about taking those capabilities and embedding them into our products. So a Revit can render in the cloud. An AutoCAD can make the data accessible on a mobile phone with a single click. That's what we're doing with the cloud. I don't think it's hype versus reality. I think it is more a long-term direction versus short-term delivery. And I think like many things, you can think about any product that we started, think about mechanical modeling in the 90s. There was a time we would talk about it and talk about all the things we want to do, but it took multiple releases and years for us and other people in the industry to deliver that. I think the cloud is the same. I think this year, the best way to measure it is through adoption, right? If you want to just get past hype versus reality, you just ask yourself a question, how many people are using it today? And so whether you look at the numbers on AutoCAD WS, which is 4 million plus people using it, or you look at the number of renderings that our cloud is doing today, or the number of simulations, that is reality, right? And so those are examples of things that we have already done, and people are already
be right there on my tablet, which is just, once again, fabulous technology, which exists because of the cloud. But kind of going back to what you were talking about earlier with the user experience, a great feature for all of our Autodesk products that are working with the cloud technology, I think, is going to be the ability to take our personal user experience and be able to take it anywhere we go. For example, we all use our Autodesk products the way we like to use them. We set them up in a certain way, certain user interface, certain settings, certain customization. And if I were to go use somebody else's computer, I would hate it, right? I don't want to use anyone else's computer because it's not the same user experience for me. Their systems are set up completely different than mine. Well, imagine this with the Autodesk Cloud technology, being able to take that whole user experience, putting it up on Autodesk 360. I can go anywhere I want to, and I can download those settings so I feel right at home, just like that. So that is amazing technology. I used to teach college, and I would have just killed for this technology back then because students go into a classroom, they mess up all the settings, the next class comes in and they have to put everything back the way it was. Imagine this type of technology, this user experience. Each student has all of their settings saved up in Autodesk 360. They can pull it down and everybody lives happily ever after, which is a really good thing. Really great, amazing technology. I actually think we haven't even touched the surface of what our customers are going to do with Autodesk.